This video, surprisingly, I had a few points of agreement. Unfortunately, it was very short-lived because as soon as he makes a good point, he gets back to his usual neo-Nazi moronic conspiracy theorizing. And this one was particularly offensive and pointless, but let's start off with agreement.
Marvel Cinematic Universe now is like introducing Aragorn after they toss the ring into the depths of Mount Doom. And while there isn't any real identity politics or general Disney wokeness in this, there is a little side of intersectional feminism when it comes to Adam Warlock. They essentially took this Marvel OG and badass and turned him into another himbo that's on top of the himbo we already have with Drax.
Well, I agree. Adam Warlock was a very big disappointment. There are a few good scenes, a few good moments, but again, having actually done real research, I wasn't really shocked. I knew that it wasn't going to be very good. It didn't look good. The actor wasn't quite right for it. So a lot of doubts and questions. General agreement here that Adam Warlock was not done well in this movie. I understand what James Gunn is up to, but it felt a little selective and I think a misinterpretation, but that's me. However, how is feminism involved? That's very unclear, and unfortunately, Nerdrotic does not clarify. Instead, he just makes himself into a bigger Nazi clown than he usually is as a Nazi clown.
This is the overall woke, intersectional feminist identity politics philosophy at Disney. How can I say that? Well, why in the hell would you make a himbo and comic relief out of a character that you could have centered an entire film trilogy around with the Infinity Watch? And instead, we've been introduced to characters like America Chavez, Ironheart, Echo, Agatha Harkness, and Miss Marvel. Like
Adam Warlock, intersection of feminism, because is based on we don't have Adam Warlock Infinity Watch trilogy. Well, not having Adam Warlock trilogy doesn't necessarily imply anything. Not Adam Warlock trilogy with Infinity Watch does not equal intersectional feminism. It doesn't equal intersectional feminism in any universe. They're not connected as a logical statement, so you didn't say anything. But apparently the evidence is, well, we had Womenz in the Black Panther, Multiverse of Madness, and other Marvel films, and that exposes the agenda. Even though he's saying Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is not woke, it is intersectional feminism. He says intersectional feminism is woke. Well, which is it? Is it woke or not woke? Is it feminist or not feminist? I don't really know, and I'm still baffled, like, why Adam Warlock is being roped into this Nazism. So let's try to play fair. So you're saying that there's a focus on the women's, therefore intersectional feminism. Probably the only valid case here would be Black Panther, and even there it's a little bit of a question mark. But yeah, you definitely have women in places of power and authority. The Multiverse of Madness, America was Hispanic lesbian, and she ran around, and she opened portals. So intersectional feminism is she opens portals, or portal opening is intersectional feminism. Adam Warlock, very disappointing. I wish they did more with the character. However, quasi relationship to intersectional feminism. I'm not seeing it. Are you saying because you were disappointed with the character, that equals intersectional feminism? I don't understand how we're getting from A to B. If you're going to do a video attacking intersectional feminism, that could work, but I need evidence of, well, the intersectional feminism in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and I don't think Adam Warlock is much of a major example of that. This video is very confusing and really bad, so I'm going to give it a thumbs down, but yes, Adam Warlock was very disappointing. What does intersectional feminism have to do with this? I don't know. He doesn't say. He just kept babbling and babbling, as he usually does as a Nazi clown. There can be many issues with Adam Warlock, but I don't know if the intersectional feminism woke thing is going to help us.